That means I'm the best at the world at helping absolutely anybody with anything. Oh, look how tall and beautiful I am. Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do. I can't say.
So you think that this is the same ice cream? What a interesting take. You also think that like all Skittles taste the same.
Welcome everybody to this week's podcast.
Where we combine cones and conversation.
My name's Logan.
I'm Shawna.
And we are your freezer friends.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Yesterday was technically your birthday.
And it's actually a week from my birthday, so it's actually a very confusing situation.
Yeah, we literally, we started and then we were like, wait, we have to figure out what order this actually is, because this technically goes up the 17th, and your birthday is the 16th.
And it's the 10th?
Yeah.
So, it doesn't feel like my birthday, but I know, but we'll get into it. We'll pretend, really, it's gonna be fun though. We got a great podcast. She's got a lot of stuff lined up for us.
It's a you-themed episode.
It's a me-themed episode. I don't know who wanted that, who asked for that, but
I did, and I delivered.
But yeah, what have we been up to the last week?
God, what was this week?
We haven't really done much. We after we were sick, we kind of came out of our sickness. I just kind of went back to work, and you've been, and it just been kind of a really weird, just slow, normal week.
Yeah, we went to Black Rock for dinner on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I took her out for a little date night, and we had good food. We got spoons this time.
Yeah, have we told that on here?
Yeah, I thought it was on the podcast with Tyler.
Oh, maybe
it wasn't. Should we tell that story?
Just in case we haven't. We've gone to Black Rock before, and I asked for lobster bisque, and they were out of lobster bisque, so I got clam chowder, which I was really upset about, because I went specifically for the lobster bisque. That was the only reason we went. And she brings me the clam chowder, and she goes, "We're out of spoons," and hands me a fork for my soup. Which, thank God it's clam chowder. It's a thicker soup, so it worked out. But it was just, one of those things, unless every single person in here is using one of your spoons, you can take 2 seconds and wash the spoon.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy.
But this time we got spoons, and everything was actually really, really good. I tried the Red Bull pineapple, drink.
Yeah.
It's not like a mixed drink. It was just kind of like a refresher is what I think they called it. And,
yeah, something like that.
It was really good. That was really, really good. You had an alcoholic drink that was not as good.
Yeah. Well, I got a martini. I think it was the Black Rock martini, and it was supposed to have raspberry and champagne and stuff, and I thought it was going to taste really good. But it also had vodka, and it was just so heavy on the vodka, it literally just felt like every sip I was taking a shot, and it was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't even try it. I could smell the champagne from when it was set down.
Yeah, it was very strong.
I also have a thing that you will think is blasphemous. We tried the cinnamon sugar covered pretzels. You
didn't like them?
No, not really. They were kind of just they felt like old pretzels. You know, they weren't soft and warm. They were just kind of cold and hard.
They weren't though.
Yeah, they were. I don't like them.
They weren't. You're lying. They were the same. Their pretzels are harder because they're the fondue pretzels. Even the ones that come with the cheese. It's not that they're old. They are just a crispier pretzel.
I don't like them.
Well,
I'm not lying. I just didn't like them. What did you have for... Did you already say your meal?
No, I got just the steak that you cook on the rock, which we've done so many times now. It's lost its illusion. I like going just because I can cook every bite to its perfection, and I love their lobster bisque. Is so stinking good.
I actually took a picture of what I got because I tried something new this time around. I got the signature melt, which is 3 pieces of Swiss cheese, two quarter-pound certified Angus burgers, basically just on an upside down bun, and it was really tasty. I'll edit it in the picture. But yeah, it was a really good time, and I liked it a lot. And we needed a little date night, and it was really nice. Really, really nice.
That was the day we went to At Home, too.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
They had all their Christmas stuff up, and we started planning. So last year, we got his grandmother's old Christmas tree, and that thing was only 5 feet tall. And I kept telling him, we need a bigger one this year. We need a bigger one. And he was like, no, it was like a 6-foot tree. Pull up the video of us decorating it last year, and neither one of us being on our tippy toes, but towering over this tree. Like, we'll have to insert the picture of this height difference. And he was like, okay, I guess we can look for a bigger tree. So we got one on Amazon that's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
7.5 foot for our 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah, we'll get there.
The proper way.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tiny that Christmas tree was until you showed me that picture. I'm like, no, it has to be taller than me or as tall as me. And then she's like, no, I don't think it is. And then she showed me the picture, and I'm like, oh, yeah, for like, sure.
He's a head taller than it.
It's like my eyebrow level. But it worked at my grandma's house. But it looked good last year. It just wasn't. It's just not as big as we would like.
Well, and the problem we were facing, because when we were at home, we found this like kit of ornaments, and it had these like turquoise and teal and silver and white, I think were like the colors in it, and it was such a pretty color combination. But the tree we have is colored lights, and this color combination just would not look good with colored lights. So I was like, we need a white tree, like white lights, so then we could do whatever color. So we agreed that we'll do the like turquoise tree out there, and we're gonna get like the white accent pieces, and then we're gonna do our colorful like candy tree in our bedroom. We're getting rid of the dog cage and getting like one of those little bougie dog couches for Chester. That's gonna be his Christmas gift.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find one that he doesn't eat. That's the biggest thing.
I think they're like pretty decently sized. Like it kind of looks like a teeny tiny kid's couch.
Yeah, I guess he never chewed up our furniture. He just chews up like his blankets and stuff. But his dog, like a normal dog bed, is just small enough where it feels like a toy. I think he would shred a normal dog bed.
I don't think so. I think we had dog beds at the house, and he didn't do that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't think, because you don't really treat it like it's a toy. So I don't think that they perceive it as one.
Fair enough.
I don't know. We'll put pictures in when we get Chester his bougie little dog couch.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he deserves it. But yeah, what do we got? We got your birthday celebrations actually coming up. So by the time this airs, they'll have been done.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. I'm turning 24, and I have a full fucking weekend of birthdays. And I'm like, why? Like, I don't need a full weekend of me, but it is what's happening.
Yep, we're going, well, tomorrow I have the only game in November that's home, so we're gonna go to dinner with some friends beforehand, and then go to the game, so you get to watch hockey, and I get to dance, and that'll be a good time. And then your actual birthday, we're going to dinner with your parents, and then that Saturday, we're doing bowling and a movie, just the two of us.
Which we've never done. We've done movies, obviously, together, but we've never gone bowling, just the two of us, which is kind of fun and cute.
Yeah.
We're going to go to a place that does both, and that's going to be kind of dope.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why this is happening for my 24th, but it is what it is, I guess.
I don't know. Okay. Do we want to get into our cones for this week?
Sure.
Okay. So, for our actual cones, we have the Hudsonville Blue Moon ice cream. This is...
Don't read any of the description.
I know. Okay. Can we start over all of this? Okay. I don't know what I was waiting for. Okay. For our cones this week. No. I wanted to go back farther.
Just introduce the game. Like,
no.
The taste test.
No. I have a way I'm doing this.
Okay.
I want to introduce that this is the ice cream you have. And then I'm going to say, but if we'll mention back to Sydney, and you thinking that these are the same, correct?
I think you should pitch. I know, you're fine. I think you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready to get to this week's cones?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for your birthday ice cream, you have picked the Hudsonville Blue Moon, which you said is one of your favorites, Blue Moon.
Yeah, Blue Moon is probably my top 3 favorite flavors.
Okay. So, do you remember back when we had Tyler on the podcast
Yes.
and we had Superman.
Yes.
And I asked the question of Blue Moon versus Superman.
And I said they're the same.
Yes. So I have gone along with Sydney's suggestion, as if you'll remember back to our live reaction with Mark. And I have got the Hudsonville Super Scoop once again. This is the one we had on episode 3 with Tyler. And I now have the same brand, Blue Moon. So we're going to put it to the taste test.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be right back and we'll keep going.
Correct? You think they're the same?
Yeah, I think the Blue Moon and Superman are the same.
But you think all the flavors in Superman
Are
the
also
same?
the same.
So you think that this is the same ice cream?
Yeah.
What a interesting take. You're the same guy, but you also think that like all Skittles taste the same.
As you can see, I cannot.
Yeah, for our audio listeners, Logan is now blindfolded, so we can conduct our test.
Push the
Do
bottom.
you want me to just feed this to you?
No, wait.
This is the bottom of the
Okay.
spoon.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think that's...
Are you confused now?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Here, can I have the next one?
Yes. Okay, here's your next one.
That's very similar. It's not the same, though.
Because we had the discussion, because we were talking about this earlier, because I was trying to clarify, because I was kind of confused on his view take. He thinks that the blue in Superman is Blue Moon.
Holy fuck, it is. This is Superman.
But then he said that all of the flavors in Superman are the same. So I said, oh, so you think Blue Moon and Superman are the exact same ice cream then? And he said yes.
Where's my mic? Okay, so we're sitting here right now. What I just ate was Superman, and there was multiple different flavors in there. I would like the first spoon one more time. This is silly. That's a really subtle Blue Moon flavor.
Dripping. You're dripping. Oh my god.
I don't know what to do. I can't say.
Oh fuck it, I'm trapped. Hold on, I can kind of get.
Ice cream podcasts are treacherous.
Well, the problem is you were holding
The spoon on an angle.
vertical.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's so funny how like as soon as I can't see, I have no fucking. I'm a toddler.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay, so have you reached a conclusion?
Yes. I think for the current thing, Superman and Blue Moon are not the same flavor all the way through. Blue Moon was number 1. Superman was number 2. I believe that I got different flavors out of Superman, but there was Blue Moon in it.
Okay, you are correct in that. The first scoop I gave you was just Blue Moon.
So wait, can I take this off now?
Yeah, you can make your blindfold off.
So I was right?
Yeah, you were right. The first scoop you had was the Blue Moon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second scoop was Superman, which I initially started with a scoop of Blue Moon, and then I put a little bit of the red in there. So, I knew they were different. Like, I knew this all along, but when you said that, I was like, what the heck? And then yesterday, I bought both of these for this game, and then I read their tops, and at least in the Hudsonville line, Blue Moon is described as a Midwest original with a one-of-a-kind flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And Super Scoop is described as super swirls of rich, creamy black cherry, Blue Moon, and vanilla ice cream.
Interesting. So I was right. Partially.
There is the blue in Superman is yes, it is Blue Moon, but the flavors are different, which you argue with me about that all the time.
I took an extreme stance because I knew this game was like in brewing, but like I kind of expected that the other. No, I didn't. I think as a kid, I thought they were all the same color. Because
You argued with me about that for so long.
think about when like, you're eating a cone, like you're twisting around the cone, you're blending all those flavors in. You can't tell the difference between.
No, you can't. But as someone who would sit down and eat the specific, like I'd try to get more red in mine because I knew it was black cherry.
I'm glad that we put that myth to rest. Thank you, Sydney, for commenting that. The lemon is what gave away the different flavors in Superman.
It's vanilla. It's not lemon.
Oh, that too. Or maybe it's the black cherry that I tasted that's just different than the blue moon. I'm like, oh, obviously this is different, and I know exactly which one this is.
Okay, we're back.
This brand isn't as blue moony as some, yeah. Like if I was going to go to like an ice cream shop, I feel like the blue moon is way more blue moon. I don't know why I feel that way.
I don't think so. That's always been my problem. Is like I want it to taste like something, but it's like just a hint of like blue flavor.
Yeah, but like I just feel like this one is just lacking on it. Maybe not.
I don't know. I forgot how good Blue Moon is. I never really get it. We used to get it like in the tubs when I was a kid in the summer, and this took me back immediately to like a hot summer day.
This is the ice cream that like all my baby pictures have me just fucking a mess in. Like I got blue face, blue hands. Like this was my favorite as a kid to get. I don't know, maybe because it was just messy and I just liked it.
You just love the blue color.
Mhm.
That's why my sister used to get it, was the color.
Yeah. But this is one of my favorites. What do you rate it?
I think I'm gonna go 3.5.
I know this is. I just said it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites for nostalgia wise. This particular brand of Blue Moon, I don't feel like is the best, and I am gonna go. I'm also gonna go 3.5. So I got a few video / TikToks to show you. This is the first one is this radio show. I'm not sure where. I couldn't really find it. This like the little search icon on TikTok didn't bring up the original radio show, so I'm not sure what original broadcast this was on. But it's the radio show calling a guy about the fact that he kind of ghosted a girl that he went on a date on, that the radio show set them up with.
Okay.
So that's where this starts, and here you go.
About something we could do called second date updates. You remember Amber?
Yeah, I remember.
Great. Well, she gave us a call and told us that y'all had a great date, but she hasn't heard from you since, and she asked us to call you for her.
Okay.
Did the date not go well?
No. I mean, the date was going good.
So, what do you think happened on this date?
That he ghosted her?
Yeah, but like he said the date went well. So, what do you think happened? The reason that they're not still talking.
You just weren't interested? I don't know.
Okay.
As far as the date, I was totally into her and the date, and then, it was weird, like, randomly her friend just showed up on the date. Well, okay, so this is weird. So the friend shows up, and then Amber dips off to the bathroom. Her friend pulls out a folded piece of paper with her phone number and name on it, and goes, if this doesn't work out, give me a call. And even if it does work out, give me a call anyway. It was like, I don't know, some kind of test. It was just so contrived. It was just like, and on the first date, it was like a total setup. The way they had this orchestrated was like they had practiced it, and they had practiced it poorly. This was straight out of a middle school play.
God.
So now the radio station brings the girl that dipped off to the bathroom. His day, they bring her onto the line.
Okay. So she already heard what he just said?
Yeah, she's been kind of hearing him the whole time.
Okay.
So
Amber, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you hear what Zach said?
Yeah. So okay, it was a test, but you passed, and you should be proud.
So she set her friend up to like see if she was cheating. And Zach responds by saying like this was weird, like he didn't like the fact that she put him into these tests for his first date. Like why like don't do that to me. And here's the next part of the clip.
You know?
Good point.
And look, and think about this. I mean, this is a whole lot of creativity to figure out where this is going to be down the line. How much more crazy are these tests going to get? The deeper we go, the weirder it's going to be. Am I wrong?
Wow. Well, if you've been burned as much as I have, you would no doubt do something similar. No doubt.
No, I never would. I never would. In a million years, I would never do that. Because if two people have something like, if it's pure chemistry, if it's actually an organic, coming together of two people, that's one thing. And maybe, look, 3 years later down the line, if things get weird, maybe you do a test then to figure out if something's off.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's not the one that burned you, so why should he have to put up with all of these ridiculous antics?
Okay, so this, she gets real defensive.
Of
here,
course.
and she tries to play it off as he's gonna be the bad guy.
Okay.
That just sounds, you're talking very, virtue signaling right now, and you sound really high and mighty.
Gross.
Don't ghost me. Don't ghost me. That's the thing. And
She just got mad at the fact that he ghosted her because she was fucking weird and did this to him.
It drives me crazy. I hate this whole, generation of people who are just I've been burned in the past, so I'm just gonna hurt you before you hurt me. I hate that whole concept. I understand being hurt, I understand not trusting people, and it's okay to be a little defensive and have your guard up, but like the lady on the host said, you can't expect this person to make up for the people who have hurt you in the past.
Right.
You're literally doing something that is unattractive and mildly it is a crazy concept to be I'm gonna set this whole thing up and trick you.
See if you cheat on me before we even get to know each other.
Yeah.
She explains that she has a daughter, and if you've been burned as much as I've been, you do the exact the same. And it's no, just because just because you're trying to protect your child doesn't mean you could hurt other people in the process.
You just wouldn't bring the guy around until you knew it was okay.
And I might have cut it out here, but the host was saying just go on more dates if this is really the issue that you're having.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty bananas.
That's insane.
Someone it's could you imagine you're sitting in the movie theater or someone and your date's friend shows up. I can't believe you're at this movie. I'm here by myself, no one else, while you're on a date.
Yeah.
And then your date goes, I have to use the bathroom, and walks away.
Yeah. No, that. I've seen a lot of people who talk about there's people who run accounts and then people just make them themselves where they hit on someone's significant other and the person pays that person to hit on them to see if they respond.
That's weird.
I can't. Maybe we just got lucky and we've been in a committed relationship for so long that we don't understand. But I can't imagine having so little trust in my partner.
It's just not trustful right from the beginning. It just really horrible to do to someone.
Well, and he said, if that was the thing that happened on the very first date, what else is she?
You already don't trust him, so you'll never trust him, right?
No.
So I want you to spot what's wrong in this video.
Okay. Is that a flocking machine?
What's happening in this video is she's using a big shop vac to suck out the ashes in the fireplace, and she's shooting them all over the fucking house.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Watch this. Her daughter realizes and yells at her, and she turns around and realizes that the whole house is just full of ash. Then it pans on the outside. It just coming outside of the house. It's in the garage.
Oh my
all over the house.
God.
And this is her reaction after this just happened.
I don't want to go die.
Come on.
I've only cried twice my whole life, and I'm about to die. I'm not going to recover from this. I just cleaned this morning.
You.
Oh, you are crying.
I don't. I'm never going to get clean. You're okay.
Yeah, it will. We'll get
Aw.
The
it.
most supportive
No.
daughter
We may
ever.
have to hire a
No.
team to come in
It
here.
is still foggy
Yeah.
in the garage. My face is, it's in my hair. It's everywhere.
Oh, go in the shower.
I'm so
because all
sorry.
the doors.
It's never gonna come out.
Yes, it is, Mom.
I think what I'm most upset about is when I was doing it, I was like, whoever invented this sucker is amazing because it's just sucking everything right up. Little did I know, it was just blowing it out the butthole. I have no love for that thing anymore.
Let's go inside. Come on.
No, please no. I'm so weird about things. Anyway, I'm literally gonna have dust over my everything.
It's almost gone.
Oh,
It's
my-
not almost gone.
Hey, our trees, you know, got dust all over it.
Kyle.
Oh no.
Kyle.
It's a little dusty.
Yeah, just hanging in the air right now.
Oh, I can't. I can't. Like,
Oh, sorry.
wow.
Yeah, I thought you would be particularly devastated with that.
When I clean from one end of our house to the other, and when I'm done cleaning the whole house, I feel like I have to then take my socks off and go back through and vacuum again because I'm worried that my socks have been tracking dirt as I've been walking back and forth. So I can't, my point is, I never feel like anything's clean. So I can't imagine trying to feel clean in that house after that.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
Unless we gutted it
You
and
gotta,
cleaned every inch, I would always think there's still.
yeah, you'd
dust
have to get
everywhere.
a team in there and clean it. That's the only way.
Okay, so for our next segment, I thought since it's your birthday, we should get to know you.
Oh, yay.
So I have found questions for us, for you to answer, but they're not your typical, like, what's your favorite color kind of questions.
I'm not going to finish this cone.
What?
Really? Man, I was doing good. 3 cones in a row. And I'm not going to do this one.
I can't believe you don't like it that much.
It's the fact that it's leaking all over me, too, that
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying.
Those
I also
were
wanted to
very
fix this
milky.
mic stand forever. I've been squinched, and I wanted to sit up for such a long time. Oh,
Better?
look how tall and beautiful I am. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for the first question?
Yes.
What TV show would you want to be in? Which one would you not want to be in?
TV show from all time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty easy actually. It's like the Avatar: Last Airbender universe, for sure.
Is that the animated one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, with Aang and
Mhm.
Sokka, and yeah, that's obviously the universe that I'm in. I love that show. Actually, I have a little Appa right inside of my closet here. I fucking love that guy. He's cute. But yes, one of my favorite shows on the planet. And Legend of Korra, like just the second one too. Like that universe is so cool.
Interesting. I don't know what I thought you would have picked, but not that one.
Yeah, I thought I would like go farther back and like think about my childhood, but that's the one that stands out to me the most. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. I've watched it 4 or 5 times now, like just over and over again, and I am not bored of it at all.
So which TV show would you not want to be in?
What show would I not want to be in?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Ed, Ed and Eddie. That was a weird. Like, I love that show. That'd be a weird fucking place to live.
I don't think I ever saw that one, honestly.
Oh, we gotta watch a couple episodes.
Oh boy.
Ed, Eddie. Oh.
Okay. Who do you think will be playing on oldies radio in 30 years?
Taylor. Oldies will actually be like modern hip hop. It'll be Drake. It'll be Drake's gonna be a big one. Drake's gonna be kind of like Michael Jackson.
I feel like I'm asking these like a quiz, but like
Yeah.
I need to just I'm like, Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. I don't know how to not transfer like
It's
that.
like it's like I'm doing a debate
Yeah.
instead of
So like a Vogue 73 questions.
Yeah. We'll work on our interview transitions at a later date.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I don't care. I know it's not the answer that everybody wants, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it is. It's meat between two pieces of bread. Like, yeah.
Does round or square pizza taste better?
Is square pizza deep dish? Is that what they're saying, or are they just saying same thickness crust, just different shapes?
I think square automatically becomes kind of deep dish.
Well, then deep dish is better than. Depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Like at a Super Bowl party, I want deep dish. But if I'm just hanging out with some friends, I want like just normal pizza.
We haven't had a Little Caesars deep dish in so long.
It's not great.
We used to get that all the time, like after dance.
Yeah.
Because it was cheap.
Yeah.
Just a deep dish and a 2-liter of Pepsi. Damn, that sounds so good. If you could be best friends with a character in any animated show, which would you choose?
Best friends with Avatar: The Airbender. Again, fine.
Okay.
My best friend would be Appa.
Okay, this one's funny.
No, you didn't find that funny? That my best friend would be Appa, not the Avatar?
I thought you chose Avatar.
Yeah, that's the show that I wanted. That's the anime. Well, I guess.
Is the boy's name not Avatar?
No, it's Aang.
Okay. Sorry. I cut that out. That was embarrassing.
You've seen the show once, if that.
I watched it as a kid, too. I was actually really into it as a kid. This one's really funny because you recently told me that you like Olivia Rodrigo.
Well, stop outing me on the podcast.
So, would you rather see Olivia Rodrigo in concert or receive $1,000 cash?
I would rather receive $1,000. I only like the couple of songs that are on the radio. I don't like.
Okay.
I'm not like streaming her.
That's funny.
It is funny. I did look up Doja Cat recently, and her songs are pretty dope.
Yeah, you've been. Well, that was the thing. You said that you like Olivia Rodrigo and Doja Cat recently, and I was like, wow, you really have expanded your music taste.
Yeah, Channel 955, top 40 hits.
That's so funny. If you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be?
Money?
I know that. Okay. I was curious if you would actually choose money or if there'd be something else.
Oh, that's really funny.
I thought either money or gas.
Yeah.
Like if they were like, oh, money disqualified. Like, okay, money gas.
Gas would be great.
Food.
Food would be great. Unlimited Sweetwater gift cards.
That's what I thought you originally, like, oh, studio money.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. What is your go-to guilty pleasure song?
Go-to guilty pleasure song. Right now, it's Paint the Town Red. But over all time, I'm going to admit something to you and the peoples that I haven't admitted to anybody since I was probably a 9-year-old kid.
Okay.
I had an NSYNC record.
I knew about this.
I used to fucking listen to that NSYNC record every single day in my CD player before I got my first Eminem record. That was all I listened to. And it was the record with Bye Bye on it. I fucking love that song.
That's so funny.
Still to this day.
And then you just immediately went into...
Yeah, then I went straight into Eminem Curtain Call, which had FAC for the first song.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was kind of a fucking crazy transition.
If you could be best in the world at something, what would it be?
Like, I want to say, like, engineering, but, like, really I would like it to be less, like, superficial than that.
Right.
I want to be the best at providing for people in need. That's a nice generic blanket statement. So that means I'm the best at the world at helping absolutely anybody with anything.
That is so strange because you could just be.
I could just be the best audio engineer ever, or I could be like the best race car driver.
But no, like best helping people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, my point is that could be taken as like you like donate so much, you do these grand gestures, or you could just always say yes.
Right. Oh.
Like
yeah,
SpongeBob.
That's the way like the evil genie from the lamp would have twisted it on me was the
like
best.
You just never say no, so everyone's like, wow, he's the best at helping us. You've never said no in your life. Like that technically would make you the best.
Really funny.
Because even people who are donating all these big chunks of money and building schools and all this, like they still have things that they might be, oh, I can't do that. Sorry, I'm not gonna make it to your birthday party, but you'd be like, yeah, and I'll bring a cake.
Oh, and I have to make that's fucked up. That'd be so bad. No, I want to.
That is how a genie would spin that.
Yeah, that sucks. That ruined it.
All I could think of was that SpongeBob episode where he like says yes to a bunch of different plans and runs all over the place.
Have you ever seen Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
We haven't watched it.
Yeah, I think we have because remember it was.
Yeah, look it up.
Like she was in a band and drove a moped, and he kept saying yes to everything. And
oh, that sounds so familiar.
And I can't remember what movie that.
Yeah, I think we did watch this.
Yeah, we totally did. It's really good. But like that's the whole premise of that. He just says yes to everything, and he gets himself in trouble.
Oh, God, that's always Dejanelle. That was 100 Days of Summer.
Yes, that's the movie she was in.
You said Perks Being a Wallflower. I'm like, they were all very young.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one that she was in, but yeah.
Interesting.
Fuck, that genie would fuck me up. God damn it.
Which movie or TV show do you quote most often?
I quote
so many things.
Yeah. I quote Robin Hood Men in Tights a lot. Shrek a lot.
Shrek, absolutely.
I do SpongeBob sometimes. Probably Robin Hood Men in Tights the most though. Robin, you lost your arms in battle, but you grew some nice boobs.
Master Robin, oh, you lost your arms in battle, but you grew some nice boobs.
Blinking over here.
I think we only I've seen that once with you, and I was so confused the whole time. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received?
When I was like maybe 7, so it was 2007, like roughly Christmas. So maybe I was 8 because I just turned 8. My great grandma got us these like pocket calculators, like pocket like calendars, and they were really cool. They sat about the thickness of like a normal wallet, but like you could press on them and they unfold, and they had a keyboard in them, so you could like it's like a pocket calendar. Like you could put your dates in, you could like have a stopwatch. I had a calculator in there, like, and like as an ADHD tech kid, that was like the coolest gift. Like my mom, like the night, like when we got there, she goes, "Listen, you might not like your gift, but just take it, say you like it, say thank you." And then I got it, I'm like, this is fucking dope, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the coolest goddamn thing ever.
It has buttons.
Yeah, buttons. My job is buttons.
Your job. We have been making the joke that his Ken job, after seeing the Barbie movie, his Ken job is buttons. He does all the tech stuff. He changes the channel on the TV. He turns up the volume. I
told my boss that when I was doing a mixing gig. I told Josh that. I told him my job was buttons. He thought that was funny.
That's funny. Did he understand like the Ken thing?
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe it wasn't Josh. I don't remember where I was at, but I just told someone that my job was buttons.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
What is one thing you'll never do again?
I can tell you what I will never do again. Today I was putting the cream cheese away. And Like she puts the cream cheese and the butter in the same the butter tray in the fridge, and if you push like them too far back, the door doesn't go down well,
Right.
and I pulled it down and it just popped right out, and it hit a glass that had code red in it, and it spilled all over her fridge, and
Our fridge.
yeah, but she cleans it. Like, if I'm being honest, like she cleans it. But like I felt so bad, but I cleaned it all up. She didn't even notice when she got home. So like, high five for ADHD people. It is possible. You can live and succeed at life.
Okay, our finale question here.
Okay.
Which Mario Kart character are you?
Mario Kart. Oh, when I play, I play a lot as Yoshi.
You were doing
Toad.
the Shy Guy.
Oh, Shy. You know what? Shy Guy.
You were the red Shy Guy so much when we were playing.
I do play as Shy Guy the most.
Who was the one that I played? I always played as Toadette, right?
Yeah.
I liked Toadette.
Which makes sense.
I didn't grow up playing Mario. I only played it for the first time, 2 years ago, right before we moved out?
Yeah, well, my brother has a Switch, and we played it on there a lot.
Yeah, I got obsessed with that.
It was really fun.
Kind of miss it.
We will eventually get a Switch, maybe one day, and hopefully get Mario Kart.
Absolutely get Mario.
Do you want to wrap it up here?
Yeah, I think that's a good spot to end it.
Cool.
So just a disclaimer, next week is Thanksgiving. So we won't be posting an episode. So we're going to be off for Thanksgiving. So everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family.
Yeah, have fun.
And we will be back, what? Is that the first week of...
First week of December.
First week of December. We'll be starting our Christmas season. Very, very exciting. We'll have to put up pictures of our tree and stuff. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at FreezerFriendsPod, or shoot us a Gmail at freezerfriendspod@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it.
See you guys later.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
Our premise is melting.